It was the next day, still in October 1915, in the morning. Otto was ready to pull his stunt against Greg, which is by sneaking into his basement and burning his weed farm down. Greg said, "Shit, smoke, what the fuck?" Greg rushed the stairs down to basement, but he was too late as the weed farm was destroyed, but he was able to put out the fire. Chad said, "Yesterday I brought one of those your funny basement plants to school. I showed it to my teacher and he said you were doing bad things. Why are you doing bad things, Daddy?" Greg said, "You did what?" "I told you to stay away from the plants. I will have a talk with your teacher." Then Greg drove to the school before classes began and entered Mr. Egosticle's classroom. Greg said, "Unfortunately you know too much." Egosticle said, "What the hell are you doing?" As the kids walked in and found the body, Chad cried his eyes out. Meanwhile, Greg drove to work, planning on telling the other cops that Beta and Clownus are the serial gooners. Greg said, "I have finally found out who the serial gooners are." Bob said, "Yes brother, the gooner got caught in a security camera last night. Let's watch the footage." Greg asked, "What the fuck? It can't be true. How is that real?" Bob said, "It appears so that you have been sleepwalking recently. You are the serial gooner." Greg asked, "So I have been chasing myself all these weeks? What the fuck is happening?" Bob said, "Yes, but I won't arrest you since you weren't aware of what you were doing." Then Greg left work in the middle of a shift, and he went to the bar, got smashed, then he went to home and trashed the place up in rage. Then he got an invitation from Otto to meet at his treehouse to talk about their recent drama and business war, so he accepted the offer and went there. Greg asked, "Why the hell did you invite me here? Do you want to ruin me further?" Otto said, "Listen to me son, you have two options, either you get the fuck away from this town and never come back, or I expose your weed business to Bob who will surely arrest you." Greg said, "Go fuck yourself, I'm not going anywhere. If I go down, you go down." Otto said, "I have evidence against you, but you have nothing pointed at me. Looks like I will get your wankus into jail." Greg said, "This ends now." Otto said, "Son, I. Chad asked, "Daddy, what is wrong? Why are you not talking to me?" Bob said, "You are under arrest for the murder of our father Otto." As Greg was taken into custody, they gave him a chance to lessen his jail time if he told who was involved with the weed operation, so he agreed and told the names. Clownus and Beta were both arrested at the alley. Alpha, who was already in prison, got his time extended due to the new crime he was committed. Since Chad has no caretaker now, he will be transferred into a foster house soon.